I didn't notice. Should be noted that I also browse Wall Street bets. Yeah, that's great. I also browse r/nobodyasked. Caitlin and Tyler just bought a $475,000 Michigan mansion. My house is almost paid off. That's cool. Who are you? Who asked? Also, damn, that's what $475,000 gets you in Michigan? $475K here gets you maybe a cookie cutter in a town no one wants to live in. It's still sizable, but that is a little mansion. In Uncharted 2, Nathan and others occasionally refer to Shambhala as Shangri-La? I don't know. Shangri-La is a fictitious land created by James Milton in his novel Lost Horizon? Is that what that's supposed to be? Unfortunately, the name Shangri-La was ruined for me as a child, as it was the name of the strip club in town, and now I can't ever imagine anything different. Okay, what else you got for us? I don't have an old PC, but I have an old dad. What did you leave this comment on? Because cool? I mean, I have an old dad too, and I also don't have an old PC. Like, what are you talking about? I love Honey, but you know what I don't love? People who use did I ask as a comeback. See, I don't say did I ask, I just say didn't ask. Actually, I've only done that a couple times, I think. I say it all the time to Zach. Constantly. But on Twitter, I think I've only done it a couple of times. But when you come out of the woodwork and say something that absolutely comes out of nowhere to me, you can bet your ass that the best thing for me to say to you is, didn't ask. And you want to know why? Because it pisses you off. And I'm sorry, but isn't that the point of a comeback? Just to piss somebody off? My mom packed my lunch as a kid. I had peppers, carrots, cheese, and a sandwich usually. 4 more American banks go under Monday. Okay, thank you. That peppers, carrots, cheese, and a sandwich sounds great. What about the banks, though? What I thought would fix the relationship. Only worn once, was not successful, and he said he's not attracted to me. He must be blind, girls, because I'm gorgeous. Either way, I hope this will bring a couple some fun. Paid $60, will sell for $20. I mean, this one's not nearly as weird as some of the other ones that just pop out of nowhere, I guess. Look, if you're gonna sell some outfits, sure, the 2-second sentence that tells us why you're selling it, whatever, but I can wear it. I'll buy it. Player 1. Player 2. Loading. Yeah, right. Like such thing existed and wasn't just a cultural myth and a delusional paradisiac vision of what life could be if women's weren't all stuck up who hates video games and will try to destroy or belittle your video games if you play them. Dude, end a sentence. Then just to friend zone you / cheat on you with someone you know. And the wow. Let me try that sentence again. And the infamate... I'm sorry, I know what you're trying to say, but I'm not going to say it correctly. Minority... Wait a minute! The infinite minority of girls who call themselves gamers would get pregnant and say something like, "Oh, I'm not ready for a baby, let's murder it legally at an abortion clinic." That may be one of the most nobody asked statements I've ever seen in my life. Hey guys, guess what? We're having a baby! Oh, all women are stupid pieces of crap that hate video games and only want to cheat on you, eat hot chip and lie. Just went to the most awkward wedding ever. Me and the bridesmaids caught the groom screwing his stepmom in the bathroom. If it helps when you're a kid, I walked into my mom and dad room and my mom was cheating on my dad with another man, and so I saw that's pretty bad as well, so my parents got a divorce when I was in 6th grade. Yeah! I grew ovaries and they exploded. Such cuteness. That's funny, Matt. I had a son named Matt. He passed. Have a good day. Why would I have a good day now? Why would you say that to someone and then tell them to have a good day? My sister passed away 18 years ago today. She was 36 years old. Thank you for sharing your beautiful angel cake, and may our sisters be with the angels today and forever. My 2 half-sisters and my brother passed away, but I'm not sad about it. They weren't good people. That's really good for you, I guess. Who the hell are you? Here's an interesting bit of information. If you watch Cinderella backwards, she learns her place. Okay, not where I was expecting that to go. Honest to God. I should have expected that because, you know, the profile picture, but nonetheless, no one's ever helped me my whole entire life on this fake, meaningless planet Earth. Why do I not believe that very much? Just do something else instead? If you won't use birth control or condoms and you don't want to get pregnant, just do something else. Buy a vibrator. Play chess with him, perhaps. My first boyfriend did that to avoid sex. He was also verbally abusive. Oh, I'm sorry, were you dating Steven Crowder? Minecraft is the only game where I listen to Spotify instead of the in-game music. It gets so repetitive after all of the time I've played it. I'm mods only player. What does that have to do with the music? Also, I'm sorry. You can go ahead and listen to Spotify while playing Minecraft. I will be listening to the in-game music like a true Minecrafter, okay? I've been playing since '09. Don't you touch me. I want to work there so that I can eat fresh grapes every day. Please consider the possibility that the Bible is true and genuinely open your heart to Jesus Christ. Break down before him in prayer. Bare your soul and ask for forgiveness. Read at least Genesis, Matthew, and one book you chose yourself. As you do... Oh, so you only want people to read parts? As you do, please remember to put Jesus Christ's lesson into practice in your own life. Start with forgiveness. Work through some of that inner baggage we all build up with our parents. Please, it is super important. The Bible is truth. Jesus Christ is Lord. And you're trying to preach in YouTube comments. Sometimes I genuinely forget The Office wasn't actually a real documentary. No, you don't. Me too, to be honest. My mom weighs 400 pounds because I feed her 50 Big Macs a day. So it's your fault. It's your fault. And you're here bragging at us? Don't you throw those words at me. He's plowing his vet, though. I can't afford vet bills. Once they get sick and are on the verge of death, I have to put them down. But my cats never get sick. Not having a pug or a bulldog who always gets sick. Rich people dogs. Are you okay, man? Who hurt you? I don't know. Kind of sounds like the death of pets is kind of hurtful. You know? Just a bit. Hey, it's your Uber driver. I'm outside in the Corvette. It's one of 2,465 made in 2007. Ooh, in velocity yellow tint color and paired with an automatic transmission assembled on December, the last month of the year, on the 14th in Ohio, so it's actually pretty rare. That is way too specific. I love that you number it. It's one of 2,465 that just so happened to be made in the year of 2007. Whoa, it's a limited edition! Yeah, if you number your car like that, of course it can be a limited edition. My Yaris is one of 212,000 made in the year 2012. It's limited edition, bro! I do think it's hilarious that they flaunt the automatic transmission. I mean, come on, it's a sports car. And they had to tell them that December was the last month of the year? Thank you. He has read over 700 books. That's all. I have a few thousand in my home library, and I live 5 minutes from the county library, so I'm there every week. 700 ain't much. Also, it's not really about how much you read, it's about how much you understand and what you read as well. How are you supposed to understand and read higher quality things if you don't read a bunch in general? And no, you don't. You do not have a few thousand in your home library. You know what? Prove it. You opened this can of worms, you can't put them back in, prove it. Show me your supposed library. I like men. Real. No one asked. I mean, you're right, but I don't care. As soon as I'm done with my dentist appointment and my dental cleaning, by the way, finally found a dentist that doesn't make me feel I'm getting murdered with. Regular cleaning procedure. Well, that is good. What does that have to do with the Crunchyroll post? Nicotine has never been so cool. You understand addiction, right? Jerking off isn't cool, but I'm addicted to it anyway. Okay, thank you. Life on Mars. Or sorry, Life on Mars, 1973. I love my wife. See, we need more of that, okay? We need more of the positive didn't ask moments, okay? If you're gonna say anything that doesn't really matter to anyone in that particular moment, make it something positive. You love your wife, man. My bro would be learning a second language, wow, and here's me know 3 languages in the age of 14. I ordered pizza on my Wii in 2022. Don't believe everyone you see on YouTube. Where's his receipt? Where's the video of him heading into Domino's and asking for his order? I'm certain he walked in and ordered a standard pepperoni. Yes, because that would be a much more interesting video. Look, even if it was fake, if you're doing something to entertain me, there's always a level of appreciation. I mean, there's plenty of fake garbage out there that's so poorly executed and it's clearly garbage. Clearly. But if I see a video, I ordered pizza on my Wii in 2022, and I'm sure I can find this video right now, I'm at least going to be mildly entertained. For the most part. It could be complete trash like those other things I was talking about, but I don't know. With a title like that, you've got my curiosity. That's how the last day your senior year normal high school feel, I think. Regrets and memories and nostalgia and everything flashing by in those last hours before you're done completely. I wouldn't know. I got kicked out and put in alternative school and finished early, but maybe someone knows how this feels. Nobody asked. I don't know, it looks like the guy that runs and owns the channel actually liked and at least hearted the comment, so maybe in this case nobody cares that nobody asked. Found a mine shaft going all the way down to bedrock today. That's not a common mine shaft. Good find. Thank you. I found 0 of them, LMAO. You know why? Because while you virgins are playing Minecraft, I'm balls deep in my girlfriend. Look, when your penis is that short, balls deep doesn't really mean what you think it means. I'm saying he's got a tiny penis. It's okay, I have one. I'm allowed to make fun of people that do. My sister just crap herself. Left the burner on. I'm not sure what that subreddit is, but I feel like this post doesn't really belong there. Who knows? Maybe it does and just no one cares, right? Elf on a shelf. I refuse to have come up with creative crap for 25 days straight until my kids no longer believe in Santa. Sounds exhausting to keep up with. Just toss it in the garbage. Simple as that. My idiot cousin tried that crap with her kids, then her husband ran off with someone else, so she joined some nutty Christian cult in the middle of Texas, sold her house near Seattle, and moved halfway across the continent for a fresh batch of Jeebus. They all wear matching t-shirts. It's creepy. How are the kids doing? Your heartbeat is probably perfectly synchronized. Nah, bro, you don't know me. I just did leg day and my heart rate was up to 190 doing squats. Fluctuating. Heartbeats do that. These dudes basic as hell. You're a basic dude. As I drink champagne, first class to Italy, and tour the country, rockin' shows with Lil Wayne, life is good. You'll get there one day. Sure, pal. ChatGTP strikes again. My cousin showed that to me for the first time like 2 weeks ago. They're 12 and 14, so naturally we asked the chat to write a romantic script featuring Simon and Garfunkel. Naturally. It turned Simon into a woman, and they had hot, steamy sex in the recording booth. I can never get that image out of my head. What, that you caused ChatGPT to write a gross sexual fan fiction about 2 real people without their consent while children were present? I would have to assume that you yourself are also one, but that doesn't make this any less weird to say. Imagine trusting your GPS so much that you're willing to sacrifice your car. Sniper Wolf commented on my video, I'm literally crying, not lying. Congratulations. I think. Once in library, we were playing Jeopardy! School Edition. And it said, what was our state? It was made by another school, and we said, USA, USA. When we clicked on it, it said another state. We cracked up. The state was Ohio. The library for so loud, I still laugh about it. What are you laughing about exactly? Toy store. Customer. I'm looking for a toy that'll help my baby learn to count, but will also haunt him for the rest of his life. I got you. We have someone dog. White male poodle? Come and get it. Look, if no one gets it within the next 12 to 24 hours, you can just eat it, okay? Yeah, look. Strong, healthy meat on poodle bones, you know what I'm saying? The pronunciation was spot on. God bless you all. The Father sent the Son to die for you and your sins, so that you could experience freedom to the fullest. Believe in Christ's death and resurrection, which sealed the work done on the cross. For your salvation and the forgiveness of sins. Amen. God loves you all. The Father sent the Son to die for... Okay, all right. That's enough. Nice bot account like number. There are no such thing as ghosts. I can't tell you anything about the history of that property, but I can tell you that death is permanent and there is no such thing as a soul or an afterlife. Man, I'm not an afterlife type of person, but I do believe we've got souls. We're just gonna fly around space as much as we want. We get free reign over space. It's gonna be so fun. Cool. My McLaren go to 335 kilometer per hour max speed. You can't reach 300. See ya. 299 shows only on speedometer. In reality, it goes up to 350. Okay. Her little yay. I busted. Men. Plant stand my husband made me in February, a week before he left me a note saying he filed for divorce, and I haven't heard from him since. Nice stand and love the hummingbird on it. I like how this still feels like a positive post. I think that those are the ones that get me the most. Are the positive posts, but they've got something overwhelmingly negative in the middle that's not really serving a purpose. We don't know why it's there. It's not helping anything. Oh, look at this lovely plant stand my husband made who f***ed off and left me all alone. It's really nice, and I do love the hummingbird. Man, they cut my cord. Consider yourself lucky. I have my foreskin and I love it. Keeps the stank in. Okay, so here's the deal. Now, I want to do my raise negotiations mid-video. You think we can do that? You think I could call one of the Australians down right now and ask for quintuple my normal rate because I have to read things like that, okay? I should get hazard pay for some of these, all right? But the moment the word foreskin comes into play, I can only imagine what I'm going to be forced to say, okay? I'm a victim here. Start school off right. New what? V-Loan stands for, leave me alone. Okay, so for real, no one talked to me on the first day. I really just want to be left alone. I know it's crazy and different. Most of you wouldn't understand. Oh, you're real special. I need to be alone for the aesthetic, so no one try it. What? And Stephanie, I'm sorry, baby, but I can't walk you to your class. And Noah, bro, I can't sit with you at lunch. I'll be in hallway with my headphones in the whole time. You know? Normally I would tear into somebody posting something so dumb, but in this particular case, the honesty was refreshing, okay? I need to be alone for the aesthetic. That's it. You just want to be alone so you can look cool and brood, and you were honest about that. So you know what? Do it. Everybody leave him alone. Or leave them alone. I don't know. Shaken your senses. Haptic vest for feeling your games, music, and movies. Cool, but no thanks. I hate video games, or at least the ones GameStop has. Last good game I bought was when I was at Walmart about a week ago. Re-Reckoning for PS4, but I play it on PS5. Okay! Adding The Mask in the MK12 roster. Yes or no? Yes! My mom and I dismissed me having autism because I was able to be social, but after looking into female autistic traits, we realized I was autistic after all. Masking was hiding it from everyone and making it too subtle. That's how I went my whole life not realizing that I had it. Because I could talk to people. Doesn't mean I enjoyed it or had a good time. You ever realized you're so vastly different from everyone it's hard to connect with anyone fully? The appeal of your appearance appeals to end up going like, what? And people your views appeal to go, and the people you as a person appeal to are like, it's a triple-edged sword. Huh? It's why I don't fit into a box or belong anywhere. None of what you're saying makes any sense. I wasn't put on Earth to be liked or being peace. I was put here to wreak havoc and challenge the status quo. I was made to anger the masses. You're not important enough to anger the masses. Why I'm unsubbing. You're all a bunch of whiny little bitches that think everyone else shares your worldviews, or should. Go outside and get some sun. Have some experiences in real life. Have some adventures, broaden your horizons, and get over yourselves. In summary, suck it, nerds. Oh no! Someone left one of the larger subreddits on the website. Not largest, one of the larger. Yeah, what were they at? 7.2 million members. Hey, editor, could we just have the on the number go down real quick? Oh, the subreddit's over. No. Also, yeah, it is one of the biggest, by the way. It's in the top 1% of Reddit. Holy crap, what is this? All right, hold on. Yeah, Britain may have issues. Oh my god, I'm sorry, the image just exploded in my face. Wow, sorry. Let me retry that. Yeah, Britain may have its issues, but name another country where you can get a full roast delivered to your door when you're hungover. God, I hate roasts. I've just had to usually endure one on a Sunday, and it's filled me with contempt. Meat, vegetables, and gravy. What's to hate? It just lacks any flavor, and I don't think banging a load of veg in the oven and calling it a dish is acceptable. This must be a record for downvotes. No, it's very easy to make a bland roast, but it isn't too hard to make one that's pretty tasty. I won't lie and say it can be the most flavorsome dish in the world, but it can absolutely be delicious with a bit more effort. I agree with that. I would also say I have had very good roasts. I didn't think they were very good, but they would be considered that, and it still just doesn't float my boat. Spend the same amount of time cooking pretty much any other food, and you'll have something delicious. Britain's worst invention. Downvoted to help your record. Thank you. Do I get a prize when I hit 100 downvotes? I guess. My neighborhood calls me the sword guy because I carry a sword around with me everywhere. I can use my sword in non-lethal ways too, for example, hitting the attacker with the flat of the blade. Hopefully it never comes to that. No one calls you anything but the crazy, edgy dork. They don't call you the sword guy. They call you, hey, do we need to call somebody? Yeah, that edgy weirdo's out with his katana again. The tadpole's gills have now disappeared. No. I like men. Yo, this is about tadpoles. Asperger's? Never heard of it. My 2 Filipino girlfriends, 2 of them, did you hear that? Enjoy that I take the lead and make decisions. They are feminine, athletic, friendly, cooperative. Unlike most women in the USA. They get upset if I do women's work. Their words at my apartment. Well, you just passed the test. You have it. Oh, I see what you're saying. I am the alpha. I've always been the alpha. Are you positive about that? Mom, we broke up 5 weeks ago. Let it go already. And she was only there yesterday because I needed to smash that ass, so please chill, Mom. What the hell? I broke up with my girlfriend, but still kept having her over to smash. Right. I mistakenly mentioned she was over to my parents, so they started inviting her to anything directly without asking me. Okay, whew. Sure. Needless to say, had to discuss with my mom why she was over if we're not dating, and to ask me if I want to... right. I didn't know I was gonna do that. Exactly what happened when I got through half a Fireball bottle and continued to finish it. So glad I quit that crap. I mean, good for you, but... Huh? Do you have a TikTok? No. Snapchat? No. Instagram? No. So what do you have? A life! Bro, this is YouTube. You left a YouTube comment about how you have a life and how you're so much better than the rest of us because you don't have any social media. Woo! Wow. Are you sure? Also, your wiener. As a woman with very tiny hands, every man I've ever dated has appeared to have a girthy hog of a penis when in my tiny grasp. Well, that's a benefit for them. I won't play this game. I bought the game to give it 1 star. One of the devs screwed my wife. Have my money, you took everything else. By the way, this isn't funny. It's not funny to, even if you gave the company support, it's not funny to purchase a game with the sole intention of giving it a 1-star rating and then making up a fake review as a funny haha gotcha joke. That's bullshit. Don't do that. I don't care if you gave the company your money or not. This guy really wants a blowjob. I mean, who doesn't? I don't, but then again, I just ended things with a woman of a year who was more than eager to do it every time. I'm now wondering why I attract such toxic women. Working on myself this year. That's good. We don't need to know that, but that's good. They don't get my troubles. Correct. There's no way to make a tattoo choker look classy. That's a terrible fashion trend that took hold when I was in middle school. If you want to start dressing more grungy, go for the plaid shirts, skinny jeans, and boots. Throw away the collar. Trust me. And don't wear glitter makeup either. You guys hear that? Margaret, shut it down. You guys aren't allowed to self-express anymore. Margaret doesn't like it. I'm sorry, everybody. It's over. We had a fun run. 10-year-old me when the Wi-Fi doesn't go out at 9 p.m.? Are you kidding me? I'm 10, LOL. And somehow I know a lot about politics and history. Wow, 4 alt accounts, huh, kid? Which is the original Sir, this is an Arby's or Sir, this is a Wendy's? Arby's starts with a vowel, so it's correct to say Sir, this is an Arby's. Wendy's does not start with a vowel, so it is correct to say Sir, this is a Wendy's. If you are asking which establishment started first, I would say Arby's started before Wendy's in my area, including the whole US. The first Arby's was started in 1960, and first Wendy's 1969. I think you missed something here, friend. Baby bats with pacifiers are so cute. Unpopular opinion, but bats should be geocided? You do realize that they are pollinators too? The bees are declining, so we need bags now more than ever. Can you people spell? And FYI, they're the only pollinators of the agave plant that gives you tequila. No bats, no tequila. Just saying. If I follow your dumb logic, humanity should be genocided. Okay, cool, good photo. I am more beautiful. Not really though, sorry. I'm bi. R/dank memes, huh? Same, but that's that's not relevant here. Breaking news. Jesus is Almighty God. His Torah is eternal. The Holy Bible is sacred from Genesis to Revelation. Okay, bye. When you hold the power button on your PC, it's like chloroforming your best friend. Social media is a slaughterhouse in the echo chambers. New challenge. Can you do this? My boyfriend cheated on me today on my 18th B-day. I'm sorry? Dad took us to the water park. We are 24. My husband and I are going tomorrow and get to focus solely on our enjoyment. The joys of being child-free. Go away. My neighbor Mohan leave he outside light on all night by the books. Better let him know if I see him. I have already been more my warning walk. Going to put some porrig on. Will ring my son today. Had rough sleep but shoulder a bit better. Dennis. Look, I'm sorry. I read them like they're written, okay? How would you read that? Alright, I don't see what's happy about life. I've been depressed for the past 13 years, ever since the age of 5. 13 years of depression and still counting. I should be concerned, but this isn't really the right way to ask for help. I tried to video chat with my cat and she recognized me. Lucky you, my cat died today. Can you just let someone have one thing, please? Made him a pillow fort because he's scared of lightning. In 1998, I ran over a woman while drunk driving and never went to prison. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. Good fort, first of all. It looks like fanny packs are making a comeback as a practical means for children in school to store their masks during recess, lunchtime, etc. Any ideas where we can find washable ones? Fanny packs are used to store drugs. Yeah, if you're a druggie or a rave girl, why don't you chill, bro? Charles Edmund Cullen is an American serial killer who confessed to murdering up to 40 patients during the course of his 16-year career as a nurse in New Jersey. My little boy is due February 22nd. What about that headline makes you think you should announce the birth of your child? Oh wait, American serial killer killed 40 patients. My child's about to be born. That tracks about as well as the way that scientist from South Park used to figure out weird complex clues. You know the one I'm talking about. If this is in my top used emojis, it usually means I've been communicating with someone I desperately want to have unprotected sex with. I doubt I have top used emojis. If I do, I wouldn't know where to look for them. I've used this, but that's about as far as I ventured into that fad. No, I ain't seen the movie. That fad, huh? Well, you're using an emoticon. Just because people fart doesn't mean they have to poop. Sometimes I fart all day and don't have to poop. Gassy foods and swallowing air gather flatulence throughout the day and then cause more farting at night. I just looked it up. Cool, thanks, Mom. Why does this seem like a conversation I'd have with my mom? Except, wouldn't really be a conversation, it'd be just like this. Just a factoid out of nowhere. Oh, on my way to the principal's office because I farted in class. What does this have to do with Super Mario Galaxy? I'm first. Hey everybody, look, he's first. See, nobody cares. Dude, nobody's cared since the fad started, dude. That was like 12 years ago. 1 month cigarette free. Congratulate yourself after 2 years minimum or be prepared to start the loop again. Shut up, you nerd. Had sex to the soundtrack once, good game. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You've never had sex. Don't lie to the internet like that. We can see through you. Shania Twain, glad you feel like a woman. My wife does too, and she only knows I was a commercial fisherman and served in the United States Navy. And boy am I lucky to have her, and God knows it too. Okay. If it's too early for Christmas, then why is peppermint ice cream back on my shelves? I celebrate Hanukkah. I don't celebrate Christian or pagan holidays. Whatever, David, I see that Rainbow Dash picture. Which English class you in honors? Regular? Question mark. 1, 2, 3, 4? English 3 honors. Ah, already did that. Lol. Okay, will that be all? Can I go back to my day? What are they making? I'm the hottest singer right now. Well, at least the dude's hustling. No one gives a shit, but he's still hustling. Parenting update. I still don't know what I'm doing, but the kid is still alive. Yeah, that's cool. Wish I could say the same, but Sid's had other plans. Check your carbs and fats. At Chipotle, get half a scoop of rice, not a full one. If I don't get a full scoop, neither should a girl. Trying to help all the ladies out on this one. What lady asked you for their help? You've got a penis. You don't get to speak on anything relating to a woman. Shut up, loser. You made me laugh so much that if I wasn't already on the toilet, I would have pissed myself laughing. I'd forgotten today's Saturday, so I was waiting for the clinic to call me back about my daughter's allergy test results. Thank you for the update on that. My 8-year-old son made the Teen Titan HQ and he wanted to show somebody. To be honest, my little bro is 7 years old and beat the Ender Dragon on hardcore, so I'm not that impressed, though it's really good, and I pushed my bro to play video games since he's could hold control
baller. Cherish every moment and make something of yourself. We only get one shot at it. Don't just be another brick in the wall. My first wife ran off to Florida with her boyfriend and left me with 3 kids. Sorry I don't have a nail story. This is the best I could do. Netflix cancellations effective immediately. I couldn't care less. Never used Netflix. I watch lots of science and nature stuff and spend way more time outdoors. You ain't gonna get COVID walking in the forest or on an empty beach, then glued to the tube. Get out, get healthy. People like this are incredibly sad. I just went to Target for lint rollers and came back without lint rollers. That's cool. I'm currently downloading 7.8 terabytes of Japanese pornography. I love people that make these quote-unquote jokes. This is the type of joke you make with a friend. That random person on Twitter is not your friend. You don't get to be overly familiar with them. You don't get to talk to them like that and expect them to be all chummy back with you. You don't know them. Oh boy, what do we got going on here? I really thought it was who? But man, I've had so many fine, sexy porn star girl had hit me up on my Instagram and one on Twitter as well. I'm not gonna read those names. Don't lie. They hit you up to get that credit card number. Oh nah, bro. They weren't trying to. I was kind of surprised when they had hit me up on my social media. They be hitting me up like I'm Chris Brown or something. P.S. I'm really not lying. They had hit me up like months ago. Don't worry, we believe you. You can only eat potatoes if you score more than 9 out of 12 on this quiz. I'm a diabetic and shouldn't eat potatoes, so what do I care? I don't know. That seems to be a question only you can answer, dipshit. I puked while watching this. Not because of the video. I just puked. Well, thanks for your comment. It helps me out algorithmically. She's 17, acts like she's 10, and she's in love. I'm 25 and I've never been kissed or even asked out on a date. Yep, that's about right. No one asked for you to explain your lonely and dramatic romantic life. My dog looked so proud of me on my first day of college. College, where women are brainwashed by liberal ideology, waste their fertile years and best time to have babies to make a family, get tons of debt for overwhelmingly worthless and useless degrees, and accumulate high body counts and diseases. College ruins good women. Women go from their paternal home to their marital home. That's the meaning of the father handing his daughter off to the groom. Straight from father to husband. Never without a man to... Oh, wow, this got gross, man. I mean, it was gross in the beginning, but Jesus Christ, the implication that daddy owns the daughter for life until he hands her off to the boyfriend is fucking stupid. Shut up. They're humans. You are cringe incarnate, bitch. Yes, I'm a spoiled girlfriend, but not yours. I'm the property of a freaking awesome boyfriend. He's a bit crazy and scares me sometimes, but he's a perfect mixture of sweetheart and warrior. I love him. He's my whole world. Mess with me. The beast in him will awake and they'll never find your body. Yes, he bought me this shirt. How could he buy you a shirt that's not real? Dang, I hate it when my socks are wet. You know what I hate? How there are starving children all over the world and people who don't understand how privileged they are to even have things like running water and lights. But I guess that's just me. Oh man, I'd be blocking this piece of shit in 2 seconds flat. Remember, just because there are people out there that have it harder than you means that you're never, ever, ever allowed to be sad or feel like you're in a bad place. Yo, this man recorded me without the @ Cancel this dude. If a TikTok can be posted from space, he can text you back. Dude literally flexed space. I'm in the 10th grade and all my grades are 96 to 99%. My courses are AP. No one cares. I didn't know what to do. Must be nice to have that much time on your hands to save a spider. Must be nice. Wish I could, but I actually have to work to pay bills and feed a family. Wow. Guess whose choice it was to have a family? Oh! Maybe next time keep your penis in your hand. Therapist, unleash the tiger inside of you. The tiger inside of me. Well, I confessed to my crush, got slapped in the face. Damn, that was hard, not gonna lie. And she confessed to some other guy right in front of my eyes. You're trying way too hard there. Imagine someone going to a store and saying, yeah, I need 144 garage door springs. The guy from first grade math problems? I live in Australia. Okay, buddy. POV, you're 12 years old, swimsuit's dripping wet and you're cold as fuck. And you don't remember what floor your room is on. When I was 12 years old, I had depression and childhood trauma. Try a different age. That's not how any of this works. You don't get to demand things like that, you dipshit. I'm glowing, bitch. Not my type. Okay, and? So delete it. Well, you heard the man. You better delete it. He is the god of Twitter. Looking for guitarists to join our band in Sydney, Australia. Thank you. Oh wait, that last guy lives in Australia. You should move the band to the USA and we can make that happen. It seems like you have a whole lot of NWO dystopian crap going on down under. We, on the other hand, have the biggest sting operation in US history happening by the Dirty Dems to steal this election, and they are caught big time. Biden will never be inaugurated to President Dogcatcher. His corrupt senile ass is in an ankle boot now. They'll always get the boot first. So come to America and you'll have a better situation here. That's nice, man, but we just wanted a fucking guitarist. I was asked by staff to leave Planet Fitness tonight because a member said my bulge made them uncomfortable during their workout. That didn't happen. I'm sorry, it didn't. No, it fucking didn't. I was asked to leave the gym because my dick was too big. The most surprising thing on here was Kari's pregnancy. I am both happy and sad at the same time. Happy she's having a child, but sad that it's not my child. Okay, you're just fucking gross then, I guess? So grateful to be celebrating 13 years of sobriety today. Thanks to everyone who helped me get here. Good on you, Steve-O. We're all proud. 13 years is cute. Going on 39 over here. Are you gatekeeping sobriety, you f***ing loser? How pathetic do you have to be to gatekeep something like that? What a loser! Is this still available? Yes, they are. Is 10 inches an acceptable price? I'm not sure what you mean. The furniture's free, you just need to pick it up. I'm 10 inches. Wow, you're really short. Are you an elf? I meant my cock. Do you want the couch or not? Trash, trash, and trash, because why the hell are y'all still eating meat? Unless this is plant-based, then organic, vegan, ketchup, cheese, and pickles. What? I'm a 56-year-old former law enforcement professional who has no interest in watching trolls. Why does Amazon allow reviews like these but doesn't allow legitimate reviews on shitty products? 4 weeks, no heroin, no crack. New record! Congratulations and all my best wishes for a very happy, healthy future. For the best life possible, try vegan. Best change of my life. Shut up. Are you two girls from England? Wales. Are you two Wales from England? It's always a treat if it's a Welsh lady at a call center, for me anyway. Mind you, my accent is considered one of the sexiest ones as well. I love the North South Carolina one too. Is this how you science? Why do these beautiful women ruin their beautiful body with tattoos? I guess I'll never understand doing something like this that you can never get rid of, especially when you're in your 60s and 70s. Yikes! To each his own, I guess. They have DNA from many men in them, and that tends to lead to inner conflicts. You think it takes 150 million sperm to fertilize one egg? Heh. Those things go in and deposit their genetic loads. This is why autism has skyrocketed since the advent of the pill. Women are designed to be with one man. Oh my god. This isn't just nobody asked. This is also not how girls work. I just told my grandma I'm bisexual and she said, "Do I look like I give a fuck?" I'd be very worried if my grandma responded to any questions considering she's been dead since I was 10. Oh cool, then shut your mouth. All the theatrical Warner Bros. Movies that are coming to HBO Max. Wow, she's hot. Just like my wife. She left me 14 years ago. God, everything reminds me of her. I miss her so much. 7 years ago, I worked at a small company of about 15 people. Sent an email to all my coworkers one Friday inviting them on a weekend hike. Only one person came. A guy from the web dev team that I'd hardly spoken to. Today is our 6th wedding anniversary and we're going hiking. It's a scientifically proven fact that people who are colleagues first cannot truly love each other. Happy anniversary anyway. Why the fuck would you say something like that? I read about it in a scientific journal. Just wanted to let them know, as you are never too young to start again in the pursuit of true happiness. That clown is just not doing this guy justice. Closed for sex. Be back in 30 minutes, thank you. 30 minutes? Is that the hill you're gonna die? 30 minutes. Are you absolutely certain about that? The sign should say, be back in 30 seconds. Come on. Be realistic with us for once, please. This is what you need when your mother is a narcissistic alcoholic. Oh man, I completely remember when I asked. It was Tuesday, March 4th, 1974. I wouldn't be born for 22 more years. Oh, that actually made me sad. Thank you for having a size chart with actual measurements. I've been hesitant to order skates online due to standard sizing being so inconsistent. So glad to finally have some proper skates ordered. If you have wide feet, cancel your order. I don't have wide feet though, so like, any other instructions, random person? I had this exact interaction in France, but over the word what? I had it over le. I lost my virginity to a French girl after having this exact conversation with her naked in bed. I love that word. All right, buddy. And then everyone applauded. I actually don't know if that's what that comment says. Was I right? Did I guess that phrase right? Please. Well, I don't eat meat because I'm a veterinarian. Nobody cares, bro. It's pronounced vegetarian. I was a florist. Seeing them work so much harder than us, it breaks my heart. Speak for yourself. I'm a white man in America, and I trim trees Monday through Friday, and I finish concrete on the weekends and some nights to help my brother's business catch up with quotas. My body wishes I was simply picking flowers. My point, most jobs are way harder than picking and wrapping flowers, but anything for a documentary, I guess. Edit, it breaks my heart that this girl is so young and single, being in this horrible situation. It was believable right up until the single comment, Throat Punch. You had us all ready to jump at your bait and ride the troll train, but man, you ruined it with that one. 1-star review. Terrible. I grew up there, but have left 5 times. When I ran out of things to do, I went to rock concerts in big cities, about 20 to 30 of them. I went back to help my mom and then left again. My mom died this last Tuesday afternoon. I will go to see her go into her room underground, but try not to get trapped there again by this satanic world. Then, I will wait on God to raise our families from our enemy death into God's kingdom on earth where we can possibly never die again. I'm sorry. You want to try that one 12 more times? Maybe we'll understand it if you just keep going. I will never forget applying for jobs when I was 17 for months and never hearing anything back, only to realize about 60 applications later, I was attaching my period tracker and not my CV. I'm so happy I never believed that my ex-lover will come back to me again despite all that happened between both of us. Dr. Omen, you are truly sent by your gods. Am so happy again. Thank Dr. Omen. 100% sure love spell temple and cure. I am even more confused by this one. What? Huh? I mean, I get the text up top, I'm not that dumb, but still. LOL! Us diaper fetish folk also think Marvel movies are epic. Alright, that's it, folks. We gotta abandon Marvel right now. My amazingly witty partner was changing my nappy the other day, and she, with zero hesitation, said, "Whew! Did Thanos wear this freaking diaper or what?" I laughed until I cried. Absolutely epic. I'm not going to need to laugh for me to start crying this time around, guys. I can just go right into the crying part, honestly. I think I'm good. Oh my god, Gatton? Perfect choice. I always get a lump in my throat when he sings. This world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Vincent van Gogh had an enormous talent with a beautiful and fragile heart. He was born not far from where I live. For a while, he lived up the street here. Way before I was born, of course. For Mother's Day, I gave my mom an embroidery set of the Starry Night painting. Such a beautiful painting, and a very hard embroidery pattern. That sure is something. Nice. I was born in the year this game was created and released for the Super Nintendo. Nice. Smiley face. Honestly, only thing it's missing is a rug or two. Looks very nice. Thank you. I agree a rug in the living area would be great. Don't really know how to pick one though. If you have a lot of sex or jack off a lot like I do, then I'd suggest something lighter colored so the jizz stains don't show as much. Bro, what? Oh man, I love the internet some days. Most days I hate it, but man, I still dye and bleach my hair. 14 to 16. Whew, this is gonna be fun. You have beautiful eyes. They remind me of mine. My eyes are almond and I have long lashes. Can I recommend something to make you look even better? Your transformation is absolutely stunning. You look like one of those popular streamer girls. Like me, you have beautiful eyes. If you got colored contacts, your eyes would really pop and you'd probably get a bunch of compliments. That's what happened to me. My eyes are brown, but thanks to contacts, they are gray-blue. I have a picture of myself on my profile, so if you want to see what I'm talking about, you can. You look great. Don't fall for it, don't fall for it, don't fall for it, don't fall for it. I wish this happened to me. Except with a girl, 'cause I'm straight. You need to have a long conversation with yourself, friend. You have 1 hour to eat all of this. Who do you choose to help? I wouldn't even attempt it. I can barely eat because of everything that's gone on. I hate falling in love. Never want to do it again. Stay single and you won't get your heart broken. Okay, but like, it's candy though. Can you grow up? Listen to this song for the first time when I was about 10 or 12 years old. Coming back when I'm 21. This literally describes my life. I've been working super freaking hard and currently own a real estate business that does $23,000 per month. A lawn care business that does close to $87K a year. A concrete business that makes close to $140,000 a year. I have people running everything for me and cannot relate more to this song than right now. I just bought my 12th house, die, and second boat, die, from hanging with movie stars, rock stars, rappers while I was in high school till now with a net worth of over $9 million at age 21. I'm proud to say this song describes my life. I know you're making shit up, but now's not the time to be talking about how many homes you own, buddy. Just saying. 2 things. 1, if I drove this road ever, I'd be My truck fits a 6'10" garage at the absolute lowest. Okay. 2nd, I can't even walk this road without ducking like hell because I'm 6'4" standing. I don't even know how this exists, to be honest. That's so cool, dude. I don't give a I'm really fast. Ask blank. I'm not lazy, and I'm built for sports. I don't think humans can be built for anything, you know what I mean? Like, we're not really built. We just kind of grow inside of someone for a while. My crush and all his friends stacked their sandwiches from lunch together on one of his friend's trays. Yeah, it was weird. Sorry, I usually don't share info like that. Haha. Oh, and we aren't elementary, by the way. Just clarifying. I didn't need you to clarify anything. I don't even know what the actual you're talking about. Your crush and their friends pulled a Scooby-Doo? I mean, I don't care. I'm so glad you're okay, Jeffree Star, and I hope your friend Daniel's okay. Your pallets are not okay. LOL. They were also in an accident with my 4-year-old son. That is something. That sure is something. I'm 51 and divorced. That's nice. I live 1,600 miles away, and my ex has alienated my son from me. I call and write him at least twice a week with no reply. My daughter, on the other hand, we speak almost daily. My dad and I didn't have much of a relationship either until much later in life, 10 years before he passed away. This song always makes me cry. I spent 18 years in the military. Did my time overseas in addition to time in combat. And this song hits me hard every damn time. I miss my dad, and I hope somewhere deep in his heart, my son misses me as well. True or not, that sure is tragic. I genuinely didn't need to know that, though. We don't know each other. That's sick how realistic the game can be sometimes. We're in a game, it's called a simulation. Think biosphere imploding on itself, and out of that comes the ones and zeros needed to have a large enough computer to make it work and not have any glitches. What's a glitch, bro? That's not even the right term. When it endplodes, it literally becomes a black hole in a sense. Oh, sorry, a senki. This is my working theory on simulation theory. What the f are you talking about? People are basically making Hunter Luce brother? Yeah, cause they act like siblings. In 9 months, my mom is going to have another kid with her boyfriend. Now I, the middle child, to 2 half-siblings. I never see my older brother. I'm sorry, but I gotta admit, I gotta tell you, I don't care. Nice shorts. I would buy and wear it if I wasn't living on a fixed income. That sure is nifty thrifty, rando Facebook dude. Unfortunately, I'd have to give up some meals or prescriptions. These remind me of the OP shorts we wore in the 70s and 80s, except those were corduroy. Even at 63, I still have nice legs. Well, I'm glad that you feel positively about yourself, but this is a f***ing ad. Over 1,000 pilots for Southwest Airlines are protesting outside Love Field in Dallas for being overworked and understaffed. Try working a healthcare worker shift. I love people that gatekeep. No one asked. No one gives a flying Alright, that's not what we're talking about right now. Okay? Just shut the hell up. I know it's Twitter. I know it's hard. I know. Trust me. I have the same problem on Twitter. I can't shut up. But, you see, you have to try. Okay? Just because you may or may not have had it harder does not mean that anybody else is not allowed to struggle a little bit with their job. Especially when they're working for a corporate hole like Southwest Airlines. What you been up to? Taking care of me. Working mainly. Nothing really exciting. Gotcha. Same. Slowly moving productivity. Some sadness. Some exciting things. Some unmet desires. Lol. Here it comes. Unmet desires. This person's about to get f***ing gross for no reason. Gonna act like a creepy little bit. What do you do when you have a moral code and try to live by it, yet also You wish to be served sexually. There it is! Or serve someone just to feel something. I've always been conflicted, like 9-inch not using it. That's as honest as I'm gonna get. If you don't want me talking like this, I'll see myself out. Okay, see yourself out. Why the f do you people always do this? It's gross and it's creepy. There's always like a key phrase that they say that lets you know they're about to start really throwing some unwanted sexual advances your way. Last night, I posted if anyone had a piece of plywood and a 2x4, and I was told to repost. I bought an RV as me and my 3 grandkids are homeless. They're all disabled, and I'm 64 years old. My granddaughter has a seizure disorder. Thank you. Is that even remotely true? I mean, you need a single piece of plywood and a 2x4? What's that, $4,000? I can do that. Just come on over. Why is this cookie jar a goat/ram? Just curious. Because Ben wanted to go raise goats. Oh, sadly, yeah. In my defense, I run 3 businesses. I miss details. You shouldn't. If you're running 3 businesses, are you supposed to be missing f***ing details about anything? What does that say about the 3 businesses that you allegedly run, huh? This guy's definitely cooking the books and skimming off the top. FBI, go get him. Every time after the segs, I do the obligatory 5-minute cuddle and then turn away from my wife and look at some YouTube shorts. But most of them are your vids. So yeah, man, there's nothing better than to look up what the Romans did after you're done with things. My wife hates your guts and voice, bro. This is just a funny haha man comment. That's all this is, man. That's all this is. Come on, man. Come on, seriously, think about it. No, really, I want you to sit there and I want you to think about it. I walked for 30 minutes every day for a month. Here's what happened. I used to do that for years until Doc made me ill. Until the doctor made you ill? I loved walking, as calms you down and prepares you for the workday ahead. I have never ever had a car test, as never wanted to drive. Mind you, I'm a bit weird, as when Coca-Cola came out, I hated it and also disliked crisps, as all of my school friends were guzzling both, i.e. crisps in a roll. Yuck. Wait, hold on. No. When Coca-Cola came out. Alright. No, we're typing. Okay. You said crisps, so I assume you're in the UK. Let's take a look. Coca-Cola was first sold in the United Kingdom on August 31st, 1900. Almost exactly 122 years ago. So when Coke came out, you were doing what? Are you sure you were doing fucking anything, dude? No, I'm gonna die on this hill. Are you sure that's what you want to die on? When Coca-Cola came out, shut the hell up, man. Come on. My neighbors are trying to get me evicted. I'm giving up on South Lamar and going back to Westlake with the cool rich people again. Thanks for nothing, Austin. Oh yeah, and in terms of assets and investments, I'm richer than all of you. Man, someone down bad. Huh? This has big you can't fire me, I quit energy, but even fewer people give an actual level of any amounts of shit at all, my guy. Reviews: Spam Oven Roasted Turkey. For all of you millennial mommies who don't live in South Florida, you have no idea what it's like to live here during a real hurricane season. Learn how to climb a tree or drive a stick shift once in a while. Why would I learn how to drive something that's not going to be around for the next 50 years? Sounds like you are having your nails done. Do us all a favor and don't bother coming here ever again in Florida, okay? For all the rest of you, open the can and rinse under running water. Cut into slices and eat as is on crackers, or fry it up and have on nice sandwich bread. It's called good stuff as well as survival. Spam Oven Roasted Turkey. Look, I like Spam. I know that's gonna get me a lot of angry stares or weird comments, but I do. I enjoy that a lot, as a matter of fact. I don't know what the hell this person is talking about. Millennial mommies who don't live in South Florida. No, I think we're all good without going to South Florida. For a lot of reasons, dude. We're all totally fine. And my comment about the stick shift, I think that's gonna be the most controversial thing I've ever said. Actually, being a joke, I wonder how many cars produced in the United States today, just the United States, still have a stick shift? I know in Europe it's still really common. I don't know about the rest of the world. I know basically outside of the US, a manual car is still pretty darn common, but here, I can't find a new car that is a manual unless it's $100,000+. Finally added CO2. Apparently, this is the smallest cylinder they did, and I think I'll be passing it down to the grandkids in 40 years' time, still half full. That's really cool. I was driving on the freeway when a CO2 tank fell off a truck. It hit the median, busted off the regulator, and ripped my driver's side wheel off. It hit another 3 cars, doing serious damage to all 3. All of us, along with highway patrol, walked along the side of the freeway looking for the tank. We never found it. You know, if I had asked, that would have been a cool story to hear you really talk about. Not Reddit comment talk. I mean, really tell the whole story. I feel there may have been a couple of details missing here, which is interesting. But nonetheless, this post isn't about you. I think that's the big thing with this subreddit. It's not about you. For once, just for once, this person who posted gets to have it be about them. That's it. Shut up. Right now, my Animal Crossing New Horizons island has a 4-star rating. You know what? Good for you. Honestly, good for you. Mine's still at 2, so. Too young to remember Clippy. Hi, it looks like you're too young to remember Clippy. Would you like some help with getting off my goddamn lawn? I got robbed in the late 80s. Had a $5,000 IBM, but they took the TV and crap radio instead. All right. A $5,000 IBM in the 80s. That's pretty neat. My computer costs several $1,000s less and has more computing power than 5,000 of your $5,000 computers. It's quite crazy. And you know who asked? Nobody. But just like you, I'm saying things. You see how lame the comment I just made was? No one cares. No one asked for that. For those who are wondering, when added all together, the Harry Potter books contain just under 1.1 million words. That's crazy. I don't know if I'm still correct on this, but did you know the longest piece of fiction ever written is a Sonic fan fiction that's about 5 million words long? Is that still correct? I remember that was a fact some time ago. I don't know if that's the case anymore. I will not be able to see the lunch or return my standard poodle is not well. So my better choice is to stay home with him. Those that are going, enjoy. Okay, bye. Hey, Dillis, I'm playing golf with this weekend. Are you free? Wrong number. I'm really sorry. Thank you for reminding me that my assistant made a mistake in Mr. Dearest's number. I have many business partners in my daily life. I hope you don't mind. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. I'm bi too. Interesting. I only had threesomes. Okay, cool. I enjoyed. That is the niftiest f***ing thing I didn't ask about. Here's today's facts. Every single odd number has the letter E in it when you spell it. Approximately 1 million people in America are married to their first or second cousins. Come the hell on, dude. I hate you. I hate you. I felt something weird was coming up. My eyes are naturally the color of your contacts today. I get a lot of compliments, and also people think they are contacts, but I show they're not. I'm gonna have to go ahead and cast Shadow of Bullshit on that. I don't think that's is that possible? Is it possible for a human being to have eyes that goddamn bright? Because I feel like it's a big fat no. YouTube keeps deleting my content. Send me some stuff you've written because I'm hiring people to write Neo episodes. But I can't write. That's really cool. Then don't send me anything you've written because you're clearly not fit for the goddamn job. Dog owners. Is that a husky? No, it's an American Eskimo. Cat owners. What breed of cat is that? Normal. I can't have cats and my dog died. LMFAO! You killed that dog, didn't you? It was your fault. Look what you did. Oh, would you look at that? It's an advertisement for a Mazda. Don't buy a Mazda. Totaled my 2020 CX-30 3 days after putting on $650 worth of tires. Yay! Neat. Are you in the market for a new one or something? What if they're just pretending to have no news on Breath of the Wild 2 and they suddenly drop a release date on us? Wouldn't that be fun? LOL, I can only dream. Nintendo? Doing something cool? That's not possible or allowed. I feel like there's a law against Nintendo not being asshole. I dreamt last night about the love of my life. My one that got away. She's married now. Not all dreams come true. I was talking about video games, but you made me sad. Here's a frowny face. Reminds me back when I was 12 and I was sleeping at my best friend's house. Woke up without legs and a funny mustache drawn with an edding on my face? Good times. You okay, bro? Yeah, dude, you woke up without your friends took your goddamn legs? I'm sorry, I know I didn't ask, but this is the most interesting one. Can we talk about how much of an amazing actor James Rolfe is? Amazing in what way? He's very unnatural in most situations. He's good at being an angry nerd, that's for sure. But everything else, not so much. Except Bored James' episode about Dream Phone Killer, or how it was called. That was his best performance in my opinion. And yes, I'm an actor myself, so I can judge. You don't have to be an actor to judge an actor's performance, that's not how that works. What if I go to school without wearing school uniform? Nothing will happen, it's normal. You'll get kicked out of the school. Kicked out of the school? Guys, I deleted Genshin Impact. That's right, I did pronounce it Genshin. You can be mad all you want. Screw your funny little game. I don't care about your feelings. I'm a zookeeper in Chicago, and I regularly feed the hippos day-old sausages so they have a taste of their home. What the f does that mean? I put strings on the sausages and swing them around. The hippos get so mad at me and scream, but it's an obsession. Sometimes the hippos try and break out of their cages, but I keep swinging those hot dogs in wide circles over their heads. Luckily, my boss doesn't know I do this, or my coworkers. You're a very weird person, huh?